I'm also going to start presenting, sharing my screen with you guys, and voila, go live. Okay, can you guys see? I think so, right? I think you guys can see, right? Type yes. All right, awesome. So this masterclass is going to be focused on how to get leads and booking calls with outreach. Last week, by the way, you guys selected this topic. We do a poll every week on what kind of topics you want me to bring next week. So today is not going to be an exception. We are going to do a poll right after this weekly call as well. We're going to do a poll where we invite all of you guys to participate because we want to bring information that you are seeking, you are looking for. So how to get leads and book calls with outreach as a funnel builder or designer and works for 2024. Okay. So the first thing is all components involved. Okay. There's tons of them. There's how to outreach, okay, or who to outreach to. That's the first one. The second one is where's your target audience? What do you have to offer? How would they benefit from it? How to start conversations, how to send audits, and how to book calls and follow up. So all these components, I want you guys to write those down because these are going to be the things that you want to optimize, okay? So how do we optimize it? How do I optimize this? So basically, very, very simple. Can you guys still see the screen? I believe so, but it's just, we've paused this preview to say where we saw. Okay, got it. So basically, yes, awesome. So basically, who to outreach to. Everything starts here. Why? Because in order for you to actually get booked calls and closing deals, you need to know exactly who's your target audience. And I know this sounds like very kind of basic and everyone would know. But as a matter of fact, a lot of people don't know where to start because they don't know who their target audience is. So you want to think about who's your target audience, right? We're going to talk about that in just a little bit as well. Where's your target audience? This is also important because, your target audience might be on specific places and not be on other places. So you might spend a lot of time and resources into being present on one place, and guess what? Your audience might not even be there. So it's kind of wasting time. What do you have to offer, right? This is going to be specifically what do you do? Funnel design, funnel building, copywriting. So, hi, Pedro. I'm an email newsletter designer and how to expand my creativity in funnel design as well. All right, awesome. Glad to have you here. So, what do you have to offer? Really, like specifically, what do you have to offer? Why would people buy from that, right? And then from there, what kind of industries would like that kind of service? How would they benefit from it? This is important. Why? Because if you don't know why people would benefit from it, you are not going to be able to sell anything. You are just not going to be able to sell the idea. So you need to understand what you sell and why do you sell it, like why people would buy it. What drives them to buy, right? So you want to really understand and dig deep into these things. And the main reason why I would like you guys to write this down, all these pinpoints into your notebook or etc., is because all these things can be optimized one by one. Then how to start conversations, sending audits, book calls, and follow up. We're going to talk about all this, okay? So you want to optimize this, and once you start optimizing this, you will get a lot of leads, period. Like if you do this consistently 10, 20 times a day, if you know exactly how to optimize all these things, you will get a lot of leads, period. Now, before we start, okay, I want you guys to know that we are going to have a Q&A at the end of this call, okay? So if you have questions while I'm presenting, I would really, really invite you to do this format. Question, and then add your question right after. So for example, I'm going to give an example in chat. Question, Pedro, how to do this? This is what I would like you to do. Question, Pedro, how to do this? Or Pedro, or what's the question right after? So for example, Viva said, how to improve funnel designing. That's a question that we can do, but please add question and then the question afterwards so that myself and Anna can collect all the questions and answer them at the end of the call, all right? So Vivas, we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. So let's go ahead let's go ahead and start, okay? So, and yeah, Anna is going to collect all the questions, by the way, and then we're going to review one by one. Thank you so much, Anna. So, who do you send DMs, right? You'll want to know exactly who's your target audience, and here's the formula that is going to help you with that, okay? So the first thing is you want to start with the industry, okay? So what industry are you on, or are you targeting? Are you targeting fitness? Are you targeting real estate? Are you targeting, for example, I don't know, like dentists or whatever, right? What kind of industry are you targeting? And there's a typo there, but no problem, right? So basically, the main reason why you want to start here is because you want to understand that I build funnels, but your funnels need to be a solution for a specific industry, because this is going to help you to specialize in your long run, and this is going to help you get a lot more results in the long run, okay? And in short term as well. Now, the next question you want to ask is, what kind of, niche within that industry? So, for example, let's say that you do medical industry, and then you do the specific niche like chiropractors, right? You can do that because that is going to allow you to understand afterwards, to understand how can you position your offer. As far as gender, you can work specifically with female entrepreneurs, for example, or male coaches, whatever, right? You can work with a specific type of people. Then age, right? Some people want to work with the early on stages of their audience, like 18-year-olds, 20-year-old, right? Some people want to work with more established people that already had a few years in the run to get those things happening. So ideally, who's your target audience? Then at what level are they in? Are they beginners? Are they intermediate level? Are they advanced level? So all these things are going to help you understand into the research phase who you are targeting to, right? So industry, write that down. Sub-niche, do you have something? Gender, age, level. And afterwards, you want to analyze if they are consistent and do they have a good exposure. So everything here is going to be guiding you to building your client profile formula. This is one of the biggest things that I work with my clients one-on-one, is building the client profile formula so that you gain certainty in who you are going to address and how to build an offer that is actually good for them. So you're getting a few questions there. That's pretty cool. I'm going to make sure to go through all those questions at the end at the Q&A. Thank you so much, guys. Next, you want to perfect your target audience. The more you learn about your audience, the better you'll be at getting them interested, right? And here's the reason why. Let's say, for example, funnel builders, funnel designers. Let's say that I will create a product. I want to make sure that I create a product that funnel designers like. If I don't know what problems they face, if I don't know what kind of things they are looking to learn, right? For example, let's say that I'm creating a product, right? Let's say that I'm creating a product on how to build funnels, and I teach it in a software like Wix Studio, for example, right? Probably I'm not going to have a lot of acceptance in the market because funnel builders usually don't use Wix Studio. Okay, Wix Studio is more focused on websites and portfolios and stuff like that, right? So if just by adjusting my offer from Wix Studios to System.io or Go High Level or ClickFunnels, which, by the way, guys, if you are aficionate about System.io, quick disclaimer here, I'm going to launch this week, this upcoming week, I'm going to launch a specific offer for System.io users, so stay tuned. And if you are curious, send me a DM, I'll send you all the details. But you want to make sure that you adjust your offer. You use Go High Level? Awesome. So if you use Go High Level, right, you want to understand how does that software will benefit your audience, right? So you kind of want to make sure that your offer will fit the needs of your clients, okay? Now, this is just, to start and just to make you, think about your audience, thinking about your product, think about your skill sets so that you can start improving your messaging. It's very, very important. So far, you with me, guys? So, yes, awesome. So, where are they? This is the next question. Because, one of the biggest questions that most people ask me is, Pedro, should I be on Facebook? Should I be on Instagram? Should I be on YouTube? Should I be, what's the platform? And the true answer is it depends on your audience, right? Depending on your niche, your audience might be on Facebook or Instagram or Reddit or Twitter, etc. So you really want to know where your target is. So if you're working really hard, for example, on Facebook, when, for example, your audience is on IG instead, you'll be talking to the birds. You are not going to convert anything. You can have the most amazing conversion, written copy, whatever. It's not going to convert, okay? So, for example, gamers are not on Facebook. I've learned this the other day. Gamers are not on Facebook. They are on all the different platforms. They are on Twitch and all this stuff. So big companies, right? Big companies, they are not going to advertise on Facebook because, generally speaking, most gamers are not there. They are on other platforms. So course creators, they are not on Twitter. Some of them are, of course, but this is just generally speaking. So you can be really, really focused on Twitter, but if the content creators are not there, if the course creators are not there, you are not going to get results, right? So they are on Facebook, they are on YouTube, they are on IG, all this stuff, right? Now, lawyers, they are probably not on Twitch, right? Most of them are not even on TikTok. Some of them are, but they are mostly focused on LinkedIn and so on. So you really want to understand where's your audience. But Pedro, I don't know. Go ahead and look for it. Start with Facebook, go to IG, go to Reddit, go to forums, go to Quora, go to whatever. You really try to find where they are, because where they are is going to be where you want to be. So far, makes sense? So next thing, yes, awesome. So the next thing is, what do you have to offer? Remember? So your offer should be built under 4 different levels. And some of you guys already know this from one of my past trainings, but this has not changed. We have technical level, creative level, full stack, and expert level. So if you are targeting expert level, all your positions should be there. If you're talking technical level, all your positions should be there. You cannot have a full stack offer and have a technical positioning. You cannot have like a creative offer and try to have an expert positioning. It's not going to work. Your clients are going to feel confused. And guess what? When your clients are confused, they don't make decisions. Because when anyone is confused, you can even think about when you make decisions. You don't make a decision when you are confused, right? The only decisions you make is fight or flight decisions, which are terrible decisions usually, right? So if you have offers like VA integrations, updates, graphics, you are on the technical level. If you made like funnel designs, copy, etc., you're on the creative level. If you make full funnels, like design, copy, automations, etc., you are in full stack level. If you do all that stuff, but you are looking for conversions, results oriented, to be top of the industry, you need to have proof of results, you are in the expert level. So don't skip levels, right? Don't skip levels, because when you skip levels, you are just lying to yourself. If you want to get to the expert level, make sure that you grow to get to the expert level. Now, your offer should align with your current skill set, right? Don't try to become something you are currently not. Okay, you want to work on climbing the ladder so you become it. You probably have heard about this, like fake it till you make it. The truth I found is that you can fake as much as you want. It's probably not going to work out. People are going to see through your BS. So where I believe the fake it till you make it really helps is within yourself. Like, even if you know that you are not great, you need to believe that you will be. So you need to act like you are and then grow from there. Okay? So this is going to help you with all those things. Now, how would it benefit them? Remember, we have all these few questions. We are analyzing one by one, because when you are going to go to the market and going to start implementing all that stuff, guess what you need to do? You need to answer these questions, to find the answers to these things. This is one of the things that I do one-on-one with my students. Why? Because I know they need to go through all these things. And these are very hard questions, so you need to find those answers to. So you can help people in various different ways. For example, you can help people get more leads by generating more visibility and opportunities. You can help people making more sales, helping them make more money, increase their revenue. You can help people by saving them time, by doing automations, by optimizing their process, all these things, by doing the funnels for themselves, right? So really curious, who here has an offer right now that is just focused on getting more leads? Like drop an emoji in the chat. Like who here has an offer that helps your audience get more leads? If you have an offer that gets more leads, that helps people getting more leads, usually what you're doing is lead generation based things. Like you're doing Facebook ads, you are doing lead generation funnels. This is what you are doing. Or probably even content, right? Now, who here is more focused on making more sales? Okay, who here is focused on having an offer to help your audience make more sales? Because these offers are really based on helping them make money, make more sales. The thing is with this stuff is that when you are helping people make more sales, you also want to understand if they have the leads. In one of my courses, free courses, the Funnels Theory, if you haven't watched the Funnels Theory, I highly recommend you go through all that stuff. Like 30 minutes, 60 minutes, you watch all that stuff. I highly recommend it. Okay? So here, in this case, if you are trying to help people making more sales and they don't have leads, you are not going to have a successful offer. Your business is going to go down because they don't see the outcome. If you are helping people get more sales and they don't have more sales, they're not going to see the outcome. Guess what? They are not going to give you a testimonial or not going to grow. So a lot of cases, what you want to do as well is you want to make sure that they have those leads. Okay? And then saving time by doing the systems for them, like a done for you, by doing automations to optimize and all those things. Okay? The more you offer, provides, the more value it becomes. So if you have an offer for getting more leads, making more sales, and saving them more time, this is the ultimate offer. This will be the full stack of the full stack. Okay? Now, of course, you don't have to have an offer for all these things. You can start with just getting more leads or making more sales or saving more time, right? Whatever. If you are just doing design, you are saving them more time. You are not helping them getting more leads or making more sales. And I want to repeat this again because this is the hard truth, and this is one of the things that most people they are not really aware of. If you are just designing, you are not helping people make more sales or make more leads. You are helping people save time for them not to build the designs. This is one of the biggest struggles that most designers go through. How can I charge high ticket? Your high ticket, people are going to pay you high ticket when they see the benefit of leads or making sales or get to a certain point. If all you are doing is just design, you are not going to get there, okay? So change your perception of your offer. Now that you got the foundations, you can start the outreach. So far, we have been preparing to do the outreach, okay? So you kind of want to first spend as much time as you can in improving these things. It's like really important. Okay? Don't skip these. Don't skip these foundations and start sending message hoping for the best if you don't have these foundations. Because it's not going to work. Just like, for example, when I work with someone one-on-one, I want to understand where they are right now. If they are trying to make a lot of money, but they don't have the foundations, I am not going to help them make more money. I'm going to help them build the foundation so then they can make more money and deliver and grow. Because here's the thing. Most people, when they get to 5K a month, 7K a month, or even less, they start, going through a burnout sensation. The main reason why is because they charge $1,000 for a funnel, $3,000, and they need 5, 10 clients, 15 clients to get to those 10K. So what this is going to generate is a lot of chaos, a lot of burnout. Because you want to make 10K, but you need to have 10, 15 clients to do so. So you feel like you need to outsource. But when you outsource, because it's extremely difficult, you get people that are not going to do a great job. They're going to give you even more stress. You're going to need to be able to do it yourself. And you cannot sustain this for long. Maybe you can do it for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, but you're not going to be able to sustain it for long. So what you want to do instead is you want to build the foundations that are going to enable you to grow sustainably. This was one of the main things that I worked on when I hit my first 10K. I started seeing this thing, And then the next month, another 10K. The next month, another 10K. I was like, bro, like if I keep going this way, I'm not gonna make it sustainably. I cannot, handle like a year like this. So what I did was I built my foundations, reworked on that stuff, changed the way I was providing the service, and then I was able to do consistently all the workload for those 10 to 20K. Okay, so this is very, very important. Now, starting conversations is one of the most important parts of outreach, is the conversation itself. But don't neglect everything we talked about right now, because if you neglect it, you guessed it, you're not going to have great conversations. So there are 2 ways to do outreach, or at least 2 ways that I would recommend doing outreach. The first one is the direct way. You go straight to the point, which is selling. And I'm going to give you examples for both. The second way is indirect way. You build a conversation before selling. I choose indirect way. Right. So Viva prefers the indirect way. And that's a very good way. It's longer term, but it's a very good way. Both work, but which one should you choose? It depends on you. Okay? I like both. Some days I prefer one, some days I prefer the other one. It's like whatever. Like today I'm going to do this one, tomorrow I'm going to do the other one. It just depends on how I choose. But I'm going to share examples of direct way and indirect way before we get to the next part, which is booking calls. So let's go ahead and start with the direct way. But before we get there, who here has already tried outreach before? Type 1 in the chat. Who here has tried to do outreach before? Type 1. So we have Nila, we have Vibas. Who else? Who has tried to do outreach before? If you have not, you can just say, I haven't. So you have Garavzit, only for testimonials, Dale, Gray, Parth. Okay, so most people have tried it. How many here have opt-in, I failed miserably? There you go. That was my second question. How many of you has actually gotten results? Or how many of you actually went for a straightforward, trying to sell right away? And how many of you went for the indirect way? Which way did you start? Direct or indirect? I used both ways, indirect. I haven't done outreach, Jacqueline mentions. Okay, we have a few things here. Still people typing. I'm eager to find what those are. So basically, if I send 50 people message, then 5-10 people reply back. Direct, successful, but probably because the service was free. That helps as well. If you have a direct offer that is free, the chances of landing the client is going to be higher. Indirect way. So we have a lot of people here that goes for indirect, and some people that go for the direct way as well. Now, the thing about the indirect way is it takes longer, but not just that. The indirect way requires higher skills, higher communication skills, higher call leading skills, higher interpretation skills of what the client is looking for. So really, all these things combined, they are really hard work. So when I'm doing my one-on-one with my students, what I recommend is the following: start with direct way, and then slowly go through the indirect way through your content. Okay. Now, Nila, don't forget about doing question and then the question after, so that Anna can point those out. Thank you so much. So we're going to go through all these things at the end of the call. So direct way. This is where you prepare the conversation to show your service and how it could benefit them. Okay? So how do you start? You can start something like this. Hey, name, just stumbled upon your content and congratulations for the impact you are generating. This is a cold DM, so feel free to disregard, but I'm a sales funnel expert and couldn't stop to notice that your organic marketing is top notch. But there are a few things that you are not implementing that might be preventing more people to know about your work and make a decision or a better decision to start working with you easier and faster. Would you be interested if I send you a short 3-minute video with exactly what I mean? So this script, super easy, super simple, and allows you to understand, one, if your audience, whoever you are targeting, is warmer or colder to the concept of investing in their digital marketing. So if they are colder, they're going to say, nah, I don't care. If they are warmer, they're going to say, yeah, sure, feel free to do so. And then on the 3-minute video, you're going to explain exactly that. But we're going to get that in just a second. On the other hand, we have the indirect way. So the indirect way is basically where you prepare the conversation to build rapport by asking questions, give time, share some valuable freebies, etc. So this is longer. This takes the longest time. So you can start something like this. Hey, name, just stumbled upon your content and congratulations for the impact you are generating. Just like we did here. How can I learn more about niche, which is their niche? Do you have like courses or mostly do one-on-one coaching? This is where you are getting started into learning more about what they do. Then from there, this is where everything starts to be different. Because depending on their message, you are going to guide your conversation differently. So this is where it is going to change. So this is where you require more conversational skills. Understand the mood, understand what they are aiming for, and then guide from there. Now that you know how to get conversations, it's time to get some audits going on and sales calls booked. So far, we've reviewed the indirect way, the direct way. We reviewed of how to start a conversation. We also reviewed the foundations of your offer, your core offer. How would it benefit them? What kind of offer do you have? Where are they? And then who you are going to DM. So all these things are really, really important. Once you have all these, then it's time to get some audits. Now, first, how to perform an audit. You want to always have your leads in best interest in mind. So remember, this is not about you. Nobody cares about your offer. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about your business. Nobody cares about your testimonials and stuff like that. That's the truth. Nobody cares. They care about their life, and their life is already really stressful, right? So they care about their results, their time, their money, their everything, right? So you want to have their interest at mind. You can do something like this in the audit. The intro could be what they are going to get, like an intro of like 10 seconds. People are selfish. They are. Guilty as charged, right? So mostly when people send me a DM, I get dozens and dozens of DMs from funnel builders trying to work with me, okay? And most of them do the same mistake, which is they talk about them, their service, their portfolio, what they can do. They don't really try to ask questions of what I need, what I'm looking for, where am I in the journey, what are my goals, if I'm getting stuck. So these are going to be the questions that you want to ask if you want to work with someone. Like, hey Pedro, I noticed that you are building a lot of funnels from your content. Congratulations. I really love this design, and send a design as a screenshot. What this does is it shares that you are paying attention. Then you can do, by the way, I'm also a funnel builder, and my main goal right now is to grow as fast as possible. So I was thinking, like, are you right now, looking to expand your team? Or have you ever thought about expanding your team? Or do you feel like you could have or have help or could get help in some automations or design, something like that, right? There's various ways to do that. And then, no, I'm not looking for anything. And then you can start having a conversation. This is the indirect way, right? So warm them up, give more time and all that stuff, okay? Just a few examples. And by the way, no, I'm not looking for anyone, right? But yeah. So this is How to perform an audit. You want to do a video where you do all these things. The intro, the goal, what's the best way to do it, right? So for example, if you notice that they have a problem, you want to understand what's their goal. So you share with them, hey, this is usually what works in 2024 and how to make it happen. And then the problems they have, and these are the problems that I found, or these are the things that I found that you could implement or you could improve if you like to. And then the solution plus benefit, how to fix those and what would be the benefits. Always having their interest in mind. And then the CTA, call to actions. A call to action can be scheduling a call, for example. Okay, who here has already performed an audit, by the way? Okay, this is something that if you also have an audit saved up, this is actually something that we could do every now and then. Just do some reviews of those audits and stuff like that. But I don't know if you guys like the idea or not. Just let me know in the chat. So so audits are a really powerful way to do a few things. So the first one is to share in a very short message, is to share, I have, awesome. Have you gotten results with those audits, by the way? Because I know a lot of people have, and I know a lot of people that have gotten no results with audits, like no results. A lot of people say, oh, just do an audit, right? But the problem with audits is because of the people don't care about you. So most people do audits about, I have this, I have built this, I can help you with this, and all that stuff. You could make more money, right? So if you go to someone and says, hey, I noticed that you are on Facebook and I noticed that you don't have a funnel, you could be making a lot more money. You don't know. You don't know. So most people are not going to like that approach because you actually don't know if they will be able to make more money or if they want to make more money in the first place. Okay. Now, after all these things, you have scheduled calls, you have had messages, conversations going on. You want to have a follow-up system. Yes, I have got people to write testimonials for me. They have implemented and sometimes they wait for something to done, but I couldn't close them. Yeah. So closing. So usually closing is, if you cannot close, most likely is because there's a gap between what they are looking for and what your offer represents. And this is actually something that I teach in my one-on-one, like doing sales calls. There's a few objections. There's price objections. There's objections like if they believe objections, like if they believe they can make it happen, if they believe they have the time, if they believe that you can help them. So there's tons of objections. They are all easy to overcome, by the way, but when you don't know, you don't know. So follow-up systems are super important. And just to give you an idea, like right here on this picture right here, we have something which is from Chris Smith Conversion Code, by the way. This is not by me. This is Chris Smith Conversion Code. This is how long does it take for leads to convert. So most people focus on this. Like how many of you guys focus on leads that you got like this month? You got today, you tried to close, you didn't close, maybe you followed up once or twice in the next couple of days and then you forgot about them. I'm not going to criticize, by the way, but most of you do this. A lot of people, a lot of funnel builders do this. They just focus on leads they got now, the leads that can close now. And then give a couple of days and voila, that's it. So if you do this, have in mind that most people, like 95% of people, take more than a month to make a decision. And almost 50% of people take more than 7 months. Right there. More than 7 months to make a decision. So what happens if you don't follow up? You lose all those leads. You lose all those potential clients. If I tell you that last week I closed a lead that I've been following up for 2 years, would you believe me? Yes, you would. Yep. You can use Sugar CRM or Zoho. They have free trial. I don't know those softwares. But yeah, last week I closed the deal for someone that I've been following for 2 years. I believe you. I do lead generation for SAP. There you go. But the problem with SAP, which one do you use? I use Flowchat. I can give an example in just a little bit how powerful this is. Or I can even give you like a, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a video and share with you the software that I use and how powerful it is for the lead generation and follow-up system. Would you like that? If you like to receive a video on how I do outreach, lead generation, and organize the leads and follow up with them, let me know in the chat. Write CRM in the chat. Sounds awesome. Yes, write CRM, and then I'm gonna send you all that information. CRM. Awesome. So a lot of you guys want it. I'll make sure to create the video and send it over to you. CRM, awesome. So basically, if you haven't noticed, I just gave another task to Anna, the community manager. Now she's gonna gather all all the CRMs for us. But yeah, I'll use that and I'll send you everything. No problem, I can handle it. All good. Love you. Cheers. So the next one is basically, the end. Probably the end is like when you start implementing all these concepts, you want to make sure to optimize every single one individually. You want to understand where are your leads getting stuck. Are your leads getting stuck on the first message? Are your leads getting stuck on the conversation? Are your leads getting stuck on the calls, on the audits? Are they getting stuck on the flow, on the follow-up? Where are your leads getting stuck? Because once you understand this, you can fix it. Okay, once you understand it, you can fix it. Maybe you cannot fix it on your own, but maybe you can fix it with someone else, someone helping you. So, with this in mind, this is the end of the masterclass. Let's call it that way. And I'm gonna go for Q&A. Yeah, if you are watching this on recording, feel free to ask in the DMs. Great catch, Anna. Great catch. If you are watching this on the recordings, make sure to send a DM to Anna or to myself or to me or whatever, and we get that done. So, guys, before we go to the Q&A, I just want to share with you the 2 ways if you like to have some help as far as one-on-one help with all things related to growing as a funnel builder. I have 2 offers. For those that don't know, I have 2 offers. The first one is one-on-one coaching for funnel building. So if you want to become better at copy, design, strategy, conversions, portfolio, getting your first 2-3 clients to make your next 2 to 5K a month, the workshop, this one-on-one coaching program is going to be the ideal for you. And the other one is for those that are already making $2,000 to $3,000 a month, and they want stuck doing less than 10K a month, and they want to grow to 10 to 20. Okay. So if you are interested, send me a DM and I'll send you all the details we get on the conversation. Now, I want to appreciate every single one of you, those who are here and those who are watching our call via the recording. I really appreciate you guys. My main goal here is to make sure that I build one of the best, if not the best community around funnel building. I am working really hard on a lot more things, a lot more resources that I believe that you guys are going to love and appreciate. And by the way, for all price points, I'm going to build free stuff, mid-ticket stuff, and high-ticket stuff as well. So right now is the time where we're going to cover all the questions. And as I answer those questions, you can also ask new questions, okay? So Anna is going to share all the questions there. So the first question was how to improve funnel designing. Okay. So when you are working as a funnel designer and you want to improve, here's what I usually recommend: to isolate what funnel designing means. In sum, this is what it is. If you want to become better at funnel designing, you want to understand that the 5 core elements of design. You want to understand backgrounds and how to design them better. You have a video where I talk about this in my courses. You want to understand typography and how to use typography and type in hierarchy. I have a video talking about that in my course. You want to understand how to build images, how to design those images. And guess what? I have a format that I use every single time. That is amazing. The framework is person or object, shape, color, and image. So when I combine these 4 elements, I can build a good enough image. Then you have white space, which is a space in between the elements. You want to master white space as well. When you combine all these with the last one, which is the most important one, which is color combination, when you combine all these with color combination, you are going to be able to work on them one by one and improve it one by one. Also, you are going to understand where you are lacking quality. Is it within the white space? Is it within the color combination? Is it within the images? Is it within the background images? So all this. Another thing is, you also want to have design examples that you like. So you want, once you have these 5 core principles, you want to go to funnels that you like, designers that you like, and then you want to make sure that you understand how they are built. How do you understand this? You reverse engineer. You have the image. Now you want to understand how the image is built. You have the colors. You want to understand what is the color palette. You have the typography in the hierarchy. You want to understand that. You have the white space. You want to understand all those concepts. So this is going to help you tremendously. Hope that helps. Next question. Neil asks, Pedro, do you send DM or just click add friend request in Facebook? If I'm doing direct, I do like one post. I like one post, not all of them, like one post. Add a friend, wait for them to add me, and send a message. If they don't add me within 24 hours, I send them a message. Next is, if I'm doing indirect, I just add a friend. Indirect, add a friend. When they add, I say, thanks for connecting, looking forward to see more of your content. And then I convert them through my content. Hope that helps. Next question. Dale asks, is course creator too broad a niche or should I niche down more? It just depends on when you are. If you are getting started, a course creator is good enough. If you're already making like 50K a month, then you can niche down. The reason why is because course creator, usually one framework works for all. One framework works for all. So you can go ahead and do all courses. But if you are making like 25, 50K, the more you specialize on a niche, the more results you help people get. But in the other hand, you need to know about that niche. So you need to specialize in the niche. So you are going to have less time for the other ones. Next one. How do I filter scammers and how do I get my prospects to know that I'm not a scammer? So the first way to know that you're not a scammer is through your picture, your profile picture. If it looks genuine and not AI or not professional, they are going to feel like you're a scammer right away. Especially, and I'm going to say this, but I want you to make sure that I say this in the nicest way possible. Especially if you are from third world countries, you want to have special attention to your branding. This is true. It's not me who makes the rules. This is true. If you are from a third world country, you want to make sure that your picture is taken care of, that is good, is professional, looks good. You want to make sure that your banner looks good. You want to make sure that your link, your portfolio looks good. You want to make sure that your communication looks good. Because if it doesn't, guess what? People are going to feel like you are a scammer. That's just the truth. And I've had to work with a lot of people, a lot of students from third world countries, and I help them work with all these things. And I help people go from making 2,000 to making 10,000 as a funnel builder, and positioning and branding is top notch. So hope that helps. Next question. How to make a grand slam offer for funnel designing. Right. So, grand slam for funnel designing. So here's the thing. I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something that most marketers don't agree with. And the main reason why they don't agree is not because they don't do it themselves. It's because they know they need to embellish it to make sales. Grand slam offers, they just don't exist as a service provider. They just don't exist. The main reason why is because people don't need grand slam anything. People need something that gets them the results. So if you want to make a grand slam offer for designing, make sure that your designs look grand slam. Make sure that you educate your audience into understanding what a grand slam design looks like. Make sure that when you are providing your service, you are fast. Make sure that you have an idea of how to communicate with your clients and get a feedback from that. So that's how you build a grand slam offer. Design needs to look good. You need to share, create content where you explain to your audience why your design is good, why it converts. You need to give them social proof. That's how you make a grand slam offer. Nothing else. Hate to tell you, but I'm not a fake guru, and I'm gonna say you need to add this and that and that and that. And instead of paying $5.99, you just pay $2.99 or whatever. That doesn't work. And surprisingly, when I'm working with my one-on-one students, and when I create an offer with them, they feel like, is that it? I was like, yeah, that's it. This is what people buy. Like, don't I need a high ticket, high converting offer? No, that's BS that marketers use to make sure that you are stuck in their challenges over and over. To make sure that you are stuck in their memberships, in their school communities over and over. Sorry. That's what they use to make sure that you feel like... It's what they use to make you feel like you never get it and you are going to need their one-on-one. That's it. That's all it is. So don't fall for that. When you see a challenge saying, learn how to build a high-ticket, high-converting offer, that's BS. Next question. Hey, Pedro. Dale asks, as a funnel builder, if I find the prospect doesn't have leads, should I turn down the work? And do I find this out in the qualifying stage? So, yes and no. If you are looking for fast case studies, hell yeah, ditch that client is not ready for you. If you are looking for case studies like sales, hell yeah, ditch that client. There's thousands of people that have leads. Focus on those. If you are looking for to help people with designs with the first steps, remember when I mentioned here where they are in the journey, like where here, beginner, intermediate, advanced. So this is exactly what I'm saying. Like you can build a design for someone as long as you let them know that they should not expect any leads or any sales. What they should expect is a better positioning, a better branding that is going to help them get more sales and leads in the long run. As long as they know this, you are good. So you make more money. Yep. And thanks again. No problem. My pleasure, brother. Let's see the next question. Pedro, you think we are you where you are based contributing in response? Of course. Nila, absolutely. If you are based, here's one thing. To all my students that are from third world countries, I recommend them to remove where they are from, like lives in whatever. Remove that. It doesn't add any value. Even if I say I live in California, for example, which I don't, but if I say I live in California, does not add any value. So remove that. And work on your positioning. You are going to have a harder time to start, but a similar growth as everyone else. So you come in a disadvantage. You come in disadvantage when you start, but you are at the same pace when you get momentum. Yes, Malaysia is third world country. Yeah, Malaysia, India, Pakistan, Turkey, Brazil, Philippines. All these are third world countries. And by the way, the main reason, maybe they are not third world countries. Maybe they are not. I don't know. Like Brazil is not a third world country, I believe. But for the industry. So here's what I say, just to be clear. Clients that look specifically for these countries, people from these countries, usually they are looking for that to save a couple thousand. So you want to know this so that you know how to, turn it around. Let me know if it makes sense. So positioning. Here's a quick trick. If you are from these places, you need to make sure that your messaging is good, your positioning, your profile, your picture is good, and that your designs are good. Then all you need is momentum on getting social proof. From there, you are at the same pace, same place. Done. Just after that is just being able to convey value, being able to communicate in a persuasive way. All right. Next question. Hey, Pedro, which course do you mean you have all this information at around getting better with funnel designing? So my templates, my course templates. So Hannah, can you post the high quality templates there? The high quality templates, they have a mini course on how to make it happen. It's a great catch. Like it's a great deal. One of the best products I've built for beginners. Like that, I don't know if you are aware, but that program has 5 high quality templates, plug and play. You have a copywriting guide for each one of these templates. So it's not one guide and then you try to get it done. It's one guide for each specific template so you know exactly what copy to change. You can write copy in a couple hours. Also, you have email sequences. Fill in the blank. You have basically all you need to start making a good portfolio and to get sales. Done. So if you have not gotten that product yet, make sure that you grab it. It's just $97. Grab the upsell as well, which is the the order bump. Grab the order bump, which is a $47 product for the same thing, but for application funnels. So if you have not bought those, I highly recommend, and you believe me, you will not be disappointed. It's one of the best that I've built. It comes from system.io, but I'm also building them for Go high level. It's just going to take a while. Okay, next question. Hey Pedro, what do you advise for Instagram DMs? What kind of posts do you advise that attracts ideal clients? So for IG is the same thing. IG is the same thing as Facebook, as LinkedIn. The same processes. You can do this one, or you can do this one. Same processes, same thing. What kind of posts do you advise to attract clients? Well, in my one-on-one, what I teach is there's various type of posts. There's promotional posts, personal posts, and then there's awareness, interest, and desire posts. So all those things. Promotional posts is where you sell directly my offer. Hey, here's my offer, buy it. Okay, but of course you add a little bit of copy. Personal is, hey, today I went to Starbucks, whatever, or today I went to the vet, or today I went to the salon. I don't care. I don't know, man. Just weird examples, right? But just share a little bit about your life so people can know more about you, what you like, etc. And then the other one is for the awareness. So people that don't know about your audience, about what you do. Awareness. For those that don't know, but they want to know more and get more, like the desire, the interest. So you add examples of before and after, or conversions. So this type of posts. What else? Okay, so in my Facebook, I remove where I am based. Cool, we do that. Haha, we call it product positioning. Thanks, Pedro. We'll update you with the changes. Of course, do that. Did I cover all the questions? No, there's one more. What is the impact of AI in funnel designing? None. The impact of AI in funnel designing is absolutely none. If you are a funnel builder, you can use AI to help you build the funnels. For example, if you want to write copy, you can use AI to help you write copy. If you want to, just like in my templates, you have those things. And by the way, I think I'm going to share this with you. I don't know. Here, maybe I'm going to ask you this question. Who here would like to know or would like to see a behind the scenes of that course that I mentioned, the high quality templates? Type 1 in the chat if you want me to share right now what I mean about it. Because if you have interest, I'll just share it with you. One. Okay, cool. So I'll share this with you. Let me see if I can share. Okay, where do I share my screen? Okay, so I'm just trying to find where do I share my screen. It should be stop streaming. Change window. There we go. Found it, guys. Done. Let me know if you can see. Yes, if you can see. Yes, awesome. So when you grab this offer, which is just 97 plus 47, this is what you get access to. And this is freaking genius. When you land here, you're going to get an intro to understand exactly how to go through the course. It's just 2 minutes. Make sure that you watch it. The second thing is access to the digital course templates. Okay? So here I'm going to go through and show you how to use those templates and stuff like that. I'm not going to show the links just so I don't have any people, going through the link. But anyway, but here are the templates that you get access to. I'm going to share the templates so that you can actually see them. I think it makes sense. Let me share that with you. Courses. I'm just gonna, I'm going to just share you one or two, I guess. So For example, this one, and probably you get access to the link there, but whatever. Just don't. Yeah. Anyway, no problem. So this is the type of quality that you get access to, and all these things you will have things to change the copy, and to know how to change the how to change the images and stuff like that. So this is plug and play, ready to go. You change the colors, which I also have videos for that. And voila. Guess what you can do with this? You can build portfolios. You can also build your clients' funnels. What else? I want to share you one more. Oops. So where is it? Right here. So this one, again, high quality, mobile optimized, everything done, ready to fill in the blanks, change all these things with copy, social proof, all these things designed differently, bonus sections. You have all these stuff, like all these, and you have 5 more. But here's the thing. This is where things change, because templates you can get everywhere. Not as high quality as these, but you can get everywhere, right? But this is what I mean. Here you have 6 videos on how to understand the user interface, how to select your colors, how to change your fonts. In my screen, not showing. In my screen, it is showing. Anyone else facing the same issue? Because in my screen, it is showing. Let me know if anyone facing this issue. So here you have fonts, images, background, setting before launching. You have all the details, like every single one. And guess what is this? I can see. Awesome. It's showing well here. Awesome. So Vivas, try to see what's happening. So basically, if you are launching a new funnel, you can use this as a step-by-step guide. Another thing that is just completely changing the market. For every single one of these templates, you have these links right here that are the links that you need to create copy with ChatGPT right here. And brother, I hope you appreciate this work, because this was a hell of a lot of work. It was weeks and weeks crafting the right prompts so that you can copy and paste, fill in the blanks, fill in this information with your client's information, and there you go. And I'm showing you this. Don't copy. Please don't copy. It was a lot of work. But just to show you the quality behind this. Like, this is 100% highest quality. You have for all of them. Because all of these ones, they are different. And you can get all these for $97. Like one-time payment, done. Here, you have emails. You have a 7 email sequence, fill in the blanks that you can use for your clients. You can charge $100, $200, $300, $500 for these. Then you have a 12 email sequence to nurture. So this one is after they bought, and upsells and follow-ups. This one is when they landing on your page, when they landing on your email list. 12 emails with exact things, copy and paste, fill in the blanks. On top of that, you have the same thing, but guess for what? Application funnels. And it's a different file for each template. Exactly. Each template is one different file, because all templates are different. Like this one is different from this one, so you need a copy for each one. Imagine how much faster can you design a funnel. Imagine how much faster can you deliver a funnel for your clients. Imagine how many more clients you can get. Can you have in such hard work, brilliant Pedro? Thank you so much. I highly encourage you to grab this offer, because to be honest with you, I haven't seen in the market anything like this. I just haven't. $97. Maybe $150 if you want to also get the application funnels. If you also want to get the application funnels, they are right here. Boom. But anyway, this is to answer your questions. Do you have any other questions? I don't know if I did all. Did I do every single question? That was all. I believe so as well. So guys, here's the thing. Thank you everyone for joining. Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to, or maybe Anna is going to do a poll to try to see what kind of topic you guys would like me to build or to bring next week. I would appreciate if everyone goes there and gives their opinion. If any of you would like to work with me one-on-one, I have two offers. I have the funnel building for everyone that is doing less than $2,000 or $3,000 a month, and then I have the client acquisition for those that are doing $2,000, $3,000 a month and they want to grow to 10 to 20. If you are interested, also let me know. Send me a DM. If you like to grab these templates, thank you, Dale. Really amazing to have you here, and congratulations for winning the designer of the week. Really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate it. And I think that's all. Anna, am I forgetting about anything? I don't think so. And of course, if you want to win the member of the week, to get free exposure, free promotion, to get an interview, to get special roles, to get a free audit from me, to get a special role here on Discord, go read the rules. And yeah, next week we have a member of the week interview if our winner wants to join. Absolutely. So guys, again, thank you so much for joining and be interactive and be such an amazing community. Really appreciate it. Before I close, do we have any other questions? Thank you. Am I still live? I think I am still live. I'm just not sharing my screen, right? You are. Awesome. Thank you. You're amazing. Appreciate you, Jacqueline. Thanks, Pedro. Appreciate you, Neela. We still have a few people typing. I'm gonna give time for that. But and by the way, next week I'm gonna launch a new offer for everyone that is using System.io. It's a free offer with a lot of benefits. So if you're using System.io, send me a DM and I'll send you everything. And as promised, we are not gonna forget about the CRM. We're gonna send you those links, and please vote on the poll for the topic for next week. Again, you rock. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anna, for the help, and I'll see you next week. Cheers. Bye.